Guys, Christos here. Today we're going to be talking about bunions. A lot of people struggle with helping their bunion. Maybe they try to reduce their bunion, but they don't see any visible change. I'm here to tell you that maybe, just maybe, your bunion is trying to help you move forwards efficiently because other parts of your body aren't doing or aren't moving the way they should move. So how do we know this? Well, the bunion is just a bony shape that actually occurs in the walking cycle. The foot has two shapes it needs to be able to do to help move us forwards. One shape is to flatten, and the other is to become rigid for a good push forwards in space. Now the toe is involved in these two movements. When the foot flattens, the big toe will deviate away, and when the foot gains rigidity for a good push off, it actually deviates towards the midline of the body. So if on foot flattening the big toe must deviate away, it tells us that a big toe deviation away, or one that is chronically held in that position, is a foot or a big toe that is more flat and is unable to become rigid and move towards the midline of the body. So knowing this, we can start to develop a reason as to why the body might be doing this. Perhaps, just perhaps, this big toe deviation away is a strategy used by the body to help the foot flatten, as flattening is a very important shape for the foot because it allows the foot and the whole body to absorb shock at ground impact, and it allows the tissues to load under the foot. The loading of the tissues is what allows a strong contraction to push us forwards in space. So the shape of the bunion tells us that the foot might be wanting to flatten better for shock absorption and a good push forwards in space. Therefore, instead of trying to reduce the bunion by pulling the toe straight, maybe we need to help the foot flatten better using movement of the bones behind the big toe, encouraging them to open as the foot flattens, and the body above, as the body above encourages, or the movement of the body above encourages the flattening that we see take place at the foot. What movements are they? Well, a knee bend from above is going to allow for some flattening. Weight on top of this leg will allow for flattening, so ensuring the body can move on top of that leg. That's thinking about the area around the belly button venturing over the top of the leg to encourage weight down into the foot for opening and flattening. You'll see that just encourages movement of all the bones as well as the big toe. At the moment, the big toe is doing too much, so can we get other bones and joints involved to reduce the need for the big toe to deviate away from the midline of the body? I hope that helps. I hope you found that useful. Enjoy.